2 Megapops is an achievement in Balloons Tower Defense 6 where a single tower needs to get 2 million or more pops within a CHIMPS session. And we're going to be doing this with the, haha, I got you there, Monkey Pirates, the inferior version of Pirate Lords, but still very powerful when given right support and the right kind of space. So we're going to be doing this on Winter Park for a change. Yes, we're going to be utilizing this massive rectangle here, or square, depending on perspective, in order to bring us to victory. Although some of these early rounds will be a little bit difficult and require some targeting microing, trying to slow down these green and blues in order for them to take longer to get to the end of the track. And so that they're weaker as well, so it's easier to pick them off because, well, these darts aren't exactly the best thing when it comes to trying to hit fast balloons. I'm looking at you, pinks. And already we're having issues with a single blue balloon escaping. So, faster shooting it is. And that seems to do better for us, so that we can proceed on to round 9. Just blue balloons. Will we be able to get Geraldo at the end of this round? Let's see. 20, 30, 40. Ooh, we might be definitely be able to do so, actually. Let's put Geraldo up there. And now we have ourselves a means of infinite destruction. Oh dear, we're having some more issues. So you're going to have to be on strong, my friend, so that you'll be able to hit those yellow. Actually, last seems to be a good choice at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, if you go on last, it means we'll be able to go towards those yellow balloons just a bit sooner. But then there's this one here. Oh, damn it. Really? A single red balloon? Right, that's so much better for some odd reason. On the previous round, we had many more balloons leaking. Let us go up to grape shot so that we may be able to fire more projectiles, because at the moment we seem to be lacking projectiles. We're now at a 220, which is very good. Increases ship weapons fired and hot shots as well, so that we'll be able to pop leads. The only issue though, when transferring to this, I believe the grapes themselves cannot pop purples, but maybe the grapes themselves anyways cannot pop purples. And it's mainly the darts and the cannons that can pop the purples. What's really weird about this particular tower, it has 3 different kind of projectiles that it fires out. Sharp from its darts, energy or fire from its grapes, and then explosives from its cannons. So it has a few different weaknesses here and there, but they can all be circumvented with another kind of projectile that it has on board. We're going to start putting our villages down. Our first one will be a 002, and actually our second one will be a 002 as well for the time being. I want to make our upgrades just a little bit cheaper if we can. And yes, we still have a camo issue at this given point in time because we went top path rather than bottom path, because we want that increased amount of projectiles and rate of fire, which I think is the better path to go for a 2 Megapops scenario and having a little bit extra range, and for the fact as well that we can pop camos by default. So let's see, invisibility potion put on round 33. Yeah, partial issues with purples, but nothing like a bit of dart or explosive cannot pop those. So, partial weaknesses can be circumvented by the other projectiles that the cannon ship has on board. We're in good footing now to get the Monkey Pirates. Hopefully we'll be able to get to before round 40, so then we'll be able to use the hook ability to just take down the Moab instantaneously, because it is just based on the ability to hook something rather than the health of the Moab itself. It can hook in Moabs themselves, BFBs, and I'm not too sure if the Monkey Pirates can hook in DDTs. I possibly think that they can because of their size, but I've not really tested that out for myself. I know, definitely know Pirate Lords can. but not the monkey pirates. Maybe I am just hallucinating myself here. And that they can hook in DDTs. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Go to round 90! Anyways, just hook that one in, and we'll be able to proceed with ourselves without too much cringe involved. And also, this is now 6,800, where you would normally purchase it for 8,100. These monkey commerces are quite important because you can't make extra money, but you can make stuff cheaper, which in some cases is better than trying to make more money, especially on a money-tight scenarios such as CHIMPS. We have our soon-to-be overclock engineer in the far corner here. And if you're watching this in chronological order on the day of this video being uploaded, but I'm really excited about the live streams that we're going to be doing later on in November, all the way towards early December, when the big Thankmas 2023 event goes live, where I'm sure thousands of other content creators or just random people in general come together in order to try and help out a wonderful cause such as World Central Kitchen. I believe that charities in good faith are some of the most selfless organizations, individuals out there. We need people like these and organizations like these, in order to make the world a better place, because there's only so much our governments do. I'm looking at you, UK government, at times. I'm looking for Gerardo getting to level 14 so that we can apply invisibility potion on our monkey pirates and it will be able to increase its range. Because even though we can cover all four sides of this rectangle, sometimes we have a little bit of a lack of coverage, especially when it comes to like ceramics, which is what we kind of need in order to try and get through the scenario. Not just these big boys, but the little boys as well. Or the big girls and little girls, depending on perspective. Some people like to call their cars like their boys or their gals or anything along those lines. Adds a bit of personality to an otherwise machine. Round 59 is here. We're going to be placing down our relentless glue at front here. And we're going to be placing our glue strike at the back here, which will be a glue storm at some point. So, with that said and done, we now have a little bit more damage output because of the fact that we are glue struck. Probably not glue struck now. Let's just hook one of these in. I should have used it at the beginning of the round because this can actually hook VFBs. But it's just me and my silliness. I was like, haha, glue strike, that's good. Without considering the fact that I could just insta-kill the entire thing. But I am going to wait for this next hook because we will be able to grapple in a fortified Moab. The fortified status does not help protect it from a instant kill ability like the grappling hook. Great, round 63, famous for all of the ceramics that spawns out of this round. Sometimes this is the kill of certain runs, and I hate it, but also love it. Round 63 sends shiver and terror among those who are ill-prepared for such a fate. So much damage and pierce is required. But if you don't have the if you have the damage but not the pierce, then you're not gonna get far. Between now and like round 75, it's going to be a chill game at the moment, just because we don't really have any huge challenges ahead of us until we get to that point where we might need a little more support for our monkey pirates. Because even though this is quite powerful on its own, it's only so much a tower can do on its own without the right support. Unless your name is Sun Temple and you eat everything up monetarily wise because you're just so damn thick and expensive. But then again, you're also so damn thick. I mean, expensive without the thick part. Hook. And there goes one of those. For goodness sakes. Let's see, MIB or not MIB? That is the question. I think we will get it eventually because we do want a call to arms, but at this point, I don't think so. I don't think we're running into too many issues, although we definitely do need this around 90 though, because without it, our weapons are not going to do very good against DDTs. I mean, the only thing that can really damage it are the grapes, and the grapes aren't that powerful. I mean, using Gluestorm, we can de-leadify the DDTs, but then again, it only helps with our darts and not with our explosives. Geraldo is very close to level 14, which means we will start applying the invisibility potion. Oh! I kind of wish we saved this Gluestorm for round 76 now. We're going to get it back for then. Let's see. Yeah, we got it actually, but the application of it, the usage of it. There we go, round 76. They are all going down, both their movement speed decreasing, and the fact that that happened is a beauty to see. I almost forgot we should have gone up to Primary Mentor so that we can get our Gluestorm ability back even sooner. And you know what, we will go MIB just so that we don't forget for when round 90 occurs, because I want guaranteed pops. Not just relying on a gimmick from a Gluestorm that is not illustrated anywhere throughout it. Look at that, Glue Strike doesn't mention anything about leads. Gluestorm doesn't mention anything about leads. We're supposed to discover this stuff by ourselves. But then again, that is the beauty of this game. Some things do not require a description in order for you to find out. You can find it out yourself through the experiences of playing the game. And that sometimes is the greatest discovery within a game. Something that is not just told to you, but something that you observe. Don't you just love an endless number of regrow balloons that just love to keep on repopulating themselves like cockroaches? Well, round 79 is the round for you. If you love to have a computer absolutely fry, even if you have, like myself, a 1490 graphics card with an i9 processor. Aren't we just living in the best times ever? Okay, we cannot hook in COMGs, but the hook is not thick enough to bring this thick boy down. And it certainly doesn't work against the bad. Not even the Pirate Lord can bring down the bad. Only the Knave Arc of the Seas can bring down the bad. Do you know what else can bring down the bad? Azili can. But obviously we don't have Azili. Oh dearie me. Okay, round 80 is done. I gotta stop sounding like a, I don't know. I don't know what even kind of character it is. I was thinking Looney Tunes, but that's not correct. There's another show similar to that. Invisibility potion. And just for the memes, sharpening stone. I don't think we can actually benefit from pickles, because our projectiles are powerful enough, and all we're doing is hindering our ability to fire them out. If we put down some pickles, although if we're going to struggle in like rounds 95 to 99, then we will definitely put down some pickles. I should have used that hook earlier to insta-kill everything here, but alas, life goes on, and nobody is complaining to me because I am quote-unquote the perfect specimen, and that makes me sound like an absolute a-hole. I'm not that. We are all as great and wonderful as we are with our own flaws, and those flaws make us an individual with our own different set of traits. No matter how strong or weak you are, you think you are at something, that strength, that weakness is what helps you make you your own individual, and there is nobody in the world that can replace you. There is nobody like you. There is nobody like me, for that matter. But what I'm just trying to say is that every single life is precious, because there will never be anyone else like you. And if you think that there is somebody else like you out there, then you are wrong. Very wrong. There's nobody with your individualistic set of qualities. You may think that there is somebody who can do something better than you out there, and I say both yes and no. There's always going to be somebody out there, and this is kind of like going on, there's always a bigger fish sort of thing. Yes, that is technically true, but when it comes to your other sets of skills in which you're stronger at than they are, think to yourself, please be proud of those skills that you have, because there is nobody else like you out there. And we're just sitting here with 45k wondering what to do with it. And we have several options here. We've got balloon sabers at our disposal, which we could put down. We could try and go for a homeland defense, but that will cost us our ability to be able to put down a like balloon sabers and absolute zero, and just call to arms in general. Like, we could just have call to arms and then end it there and just go for something like, I don't know, sabos and an absolute zero to help us out with speed control. Or do we create the amount of speed required in order to pop everything on the screen? That is a question, and these are making it their way to the end, which is not good. Like, we shouldn't allow them to get to the end, but that's just one of our individualistic traits on this channel. I don't like having a meta guide for something, because meta is boring and creatively constricting. If I can get to the end goal with a stupid strategy, then that makes it all the more better. The more creative strategies are the most fun, rather than what a top 5 of the world player would say to you. You have to use this at this time, you have to use that at that time. If you're not using that tower, you are incredibly stupid at the game, and why do you even exist? I hate it when people think that they should create rules for others to follow, and I say nay. You should create your own rules based on what you love about something, and the most important thing to do out of anything when it comes to any kind of activity is to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, then what's the point in pursuing it? Let's see, that goes in like that. And how are we going to fare against DDTs? Maybe I use this a little too late. We are kind of getting towards the curve of our power here. Homeland defense. Okay, let's slow these down and sure they do a bit more damage. There we go. Just like that. I'm going to try and hold out as long as possible and try and get homeland defense. I'm honestly feeling it. Let's just try and rely on glue for our, like, speed control here. And also additional damage because of blue storm ability. Let's just try and hold out. Let's just not try and do like an absolute zero on the track or anything along those lines. Let's go for maximum, well, a size ultra boost because that's just too expensive. Oh, let's just do this. Although, could we go call to arms and ultra boost? Now that is an interesting suggestion. The call to arms get us all the way forward in which we need. Round 92 is coming to a close, although they are coming very close to Gibraltar. I should have used this Jerry's fire here. Thank you very much. And I need sharpening stone as well. Excellent. And call to arms when the DZs are here. Lovely. Like, Gibraltar is, without question or shadow of doubt, the best hero to use when it comes to 2 Megapops support. I would say a good second place is Pat, because of his rallying roar and the ability to slap back Moab class balloons. But Geraldo just provides so many little things that all stack up to make the difference. Blobs of glue on the ground, his pickles, his Jerry's fire, his invisibility potion, his creepy idols, and for around 100 you can also put down genie balls as well, which is lovely. And can we do this? Hold on, let's try and hold out. Let's hold out with this. Can we put down the infamous homeland defense? And we can. Let us use it. Look at that attack speed. That's so glorious. Let's see. Ability now increases attack speed and pops by 100% for all monkeys for 20 seconds. Yes, you heard that right. 100% additional attack speed and 100% additional pierce. Yeah, that sounds about right. Right, round 94 is coming to a close, although you do feel the difference when homeland defense is now called off, so Yeah, we got a taste of homeland defense, but I really think we should be deploying down a few more things in order to help us out here. Definitely not the Grand Saboteur, though. But balloon sabos are definitely the way forward here. And also a nice tower. Like, it's really boring just resorting to the same support towers for every single game. But it's like, this is how the game dictates you by providing you with the tools necessary in order to go through all this. It's just like, sometimes I like to do something a bit more stupid and dangerous without having to resort to the meta stuff. Because the meta stuff, as I said earlier, was boring. Well, this damage control is going much better than just outright increasing our attack speed by an additional 50% for a little bit longer. And Geraldo still has that bug when you apply Sharpening Stone to a tower like this, exit out of the game, then re-enter it, the Sharpening Stone loses its counter. Now, I still don't know, even after the duration is supposedly ending, that it still has that ability applied to it. Round 95, you know what happens on round 95, a bunch of camo regrow purples and a bunch of camo regrow leads. All sorts of different blockers when it comes to towers which would otherwise not be able to pop them. And then leads, black, lead and camo. Things which are very difficult to counter unless you have something like an MIB on the field. Round 95 is Dunzo. Just like that. Okay, let's just put one of these in. Portal arms, like, probably the incorrect usage of portal arms. We should just use overclock there. Like, overclock, like Geraldo, I think is an S tier support tower, just overall generally for 2 Megapops. There is nothing else like an overclock for 2 Megapops to support that one tower. If you can always permanently increase the attack speed of a tower, of a single tower, then that is a wonderful 2 Megapops thing to use. Let's see, Snowstorm. We're coming into the later stages of the game now. I'm not really too fussed about our, like, play speed, because we are just that good, but still, I kinda need to do it every so often. I know it annoys people and I keep constantly pressing that button. I kinda agree why. As in, like, I understand why you think that, but sometimes in scenarios I do need that a little bit more control. I'm losing control. I'm losing all that control, and now they're up in the top right-hand corner getting popped not by the monkey virus, but by other pains in which it shouldn't be doing, and we now got an absolute zero, which is lovely. So let us now permanently slow that down. Oh my god, they're going at a crawl space now. A snail's pace. And yes, I put it back here for some back end defense. Back end. Get it? No. That's alright. It's weird anyways. Sometimes one's sense of humor can be weird, but if you don't have a sense of humor, then you're not going to get far in life. You're not going to have yourself as nice of a day as you would normally do if you did have a sense of humor. And in retail work, when sometimes dealing with otherwise questionable looking individuals, those lovely individuals, those lovely frequent customers that you get at times, those are the customers that you should treasure the most. The ones that make your day much better, ones where your colleague makes your day much better, because there are going to be colleagues out there at some point in the future that might be less than desirable. And that's just the nature of how the world works. You're not always going to have somebody in which you have to work with that you are comfortable being around, because that's just the way of life. You need to deal with people that you don't like. An absolute zero purpose. There is the round, and the fortified balloons are pretty much crushed. Just like So, okay, so with Geraldo, I'm going to place creepy idols here and creepy idols there. All 4 corners of the square is going to have a creepy idol. You get a creepy idol, and you get a creepy idol. Everyone gets a creepy idol with its creepy looking eyes. Also there on round 98. And then soon it'll be round 99. What can we do when it comes to support? Well, I think this means quite powerful. Combine everything together and we're going to have ourselves a pretty fantastic time. Geraldo is now complete with his items. Let's put everything down. Let's put, not Jerry's Fire. Let's not put Pickles. Sharpening Stone, no. And we're kind of struggling against these things, not going to lie. So, yeah, I'm going to use Call to Arms at a later point. As in, against the bad. So, when it comes to our chance of survival here, what are we going to do? I think all 4 of these corners, it just looks so satisfying. Not only are they strategic points, but it just looks so satisfying to look at. An equal symmetry of everything. Genie Bottle, no thank you. I feel like this is too soon. Genie Bottles, I think, are only necessary for around 100, or actually helpful for around 100. Because of the fact it might still too many pops. I think you got to this point with this. You got like stuff like Geraldo with nearly 2000, these ninjas up here, and then there's this Ice-Owl. So you're pretty much set on point to get the 2 Megapops. So I'm thinking of a Spike Storm, and we just about got it as well. Isn't that just fan-dabby-dozy? So yeah, once we get the money for everything else, come on, come on. Oh, come on, just 205, please. That's all I'm asking. Let's just use Absolute Zero because we can't use it against the bad anyways. Not until its initial... Oh, we can use the hook on DDTs in general. That's brilliant. Myth solved. Or it's just my own myth because I didn't know. Let's use absolutely everything. There we go. It might be an impressive specimen. But guess what? It's even more impressive once it's popped. We don't need to use that anymore, I believe. I don't even know why I used that. We didn't need to use it because I thought for some other reason it's for Glue Storm. Glue Storm is the only really support that you could possibly use in order to help you out here. Do we need to use the Spike Factory again? I hope not. We might need to use it again. Oh, yeah, I think that's too much. I don't know why, but we are adding some more defense to the back. There we go. Always use the Absolute Zero first of Emma Balloon Saber while there are still absolutely no chance of going anywhere. Absolute Zero again. Balloon Sabo again. Come on now. We can do this. Balloon Sabo again. Yeah, this is where we just need to spam our abilities. Let's get Call to Arms up again, please. And yeah, we've got it. No need to worry. No need to worry. Let's just spam that out there. And we just have to wait for our inevitable victory there. That's the year of the infamous virus. That's no good. Okay, so we have Monkey Pirates 2 Megapops down. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and yes, for some odd reason I decided to add a Dark Monkey and transform it into a botched Super Monkey here. Why did I do that? Because I had the money to do so. Who cares, okay? We got ourselves our very, very idle, creepy idols here. Yes, if you manage to deploy them down around 98 before Geraldo turns level 20, you can get 4 of them down for around 100, and on this map, it just looks so lovely. Probably a little bit more effective if you place them on the inside here. But does it have as much reach? I don't think so. A lot of focus point in the squares. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been 2 Megapops Monkey Pirates. Let me know what you would like to see me do next. And on which map. I would like to try and explore other maps rather than trying to do the basic 3 of Resort. Cubism and logs. Like, I know Scrapyard is kind of an easy map, but because of the obstacles on the map itself, it doesn't make it an overly easy map. And because there's no water in it, you can't exactly put down so much support in order to help you go along the route of being able to put down something that will decamouflage balloons effectively. Like there's shimmer as well, but it's just not as effective as so much as support. Thank you so much for watching and take care of yourselves, everybody.